eyewitness weather forecast.
Good evening, meteorologist Anna Masasi here with your check-in on the weather. We had mostly cloudy skies this morning, though things cleared up quite nicely in the afternoon hours. We had temperatures getting into the lower 70s. Right now we're sitting at 72 degrees. We have those winds out of the west at 10 miles per hour and those dew points in the lower 50s, so some nice, dry, comfortable air outside. It'll also be a nice night to open up the window before you head to bed, get a nice cool breeze in because temperatures will be dropping low. Now, how low will they go? Well, I'll send it to our chief meteorologist, Colleen Hurley, back in the studio to find out. Colleen?
Dan, that's right. Cooling off nicely for us tonight. Temperatures into the 40s in the North Country, mid-50s for the rest of us overnight. So it's right, great night for opening the windows. Not much of a breeze for us, but at least temperatures get down to the 40s and 50s. Tomorrow we warm right up into the 70s and low 80s actually in the afternoon. Looking at 80 for a high in Utica tomorrow, 72 in Old Forge, 79 in Cooperstown. And this is certainly above normal for this point in September, but not high enough where we're breaking any record high temperatures just yet. And tomorrow night, notice our low temperatures are only in the 60s, so we won't be cooling off nicely tomorrow night. Only down to 64 in Old Forge, 67 in Utica. So expect a very warm start to the day on Wednesday and another hot and humid afternoon there. On the muggy meter, we're nice and comfy today, but you'll see that we get up into the uncomfy zone for Tuesday and Wednesday. Still humid here on Thursday, and that humid trend doesn't look to break, unfortunately, anytime in the 7-day forecast. So rolling the future forecast forward tonight, we're going to see partly cloudy skies. We have lots of those high cirrus clouds overhead, but we're pretty quiet. Very small chance for a stray shower, mainly south of the valley. You'll see that here on the futurecast, but most of us stay pretty quiet overnight. Early tomorrow morning, we may see a stray shower or two to start, but we're nice and quiet in the middle of the day. Some good sunshine there. It's late afternoon and evening where we may see a thunderstorm or two pop up tomorrow. You see that indicated here on the futurecast about mid-afternoon. That could be on the stronger side, but it will be widely scattered. We'll see a shower or two through the night tomorrow night. Here's that on the futurecast around 4:30 in the morning. And then Wednesday will be very quiet during the first half of the day, but a cold front arrives for the afternoon and evening. That's going to kick up a line of thunderstorms, some strong thunderstorms possible here on Wednesday, maybe even severe, so expect some high winds, heavy rain, maybe a little bit of hail there Wednesday, and those continue into the evening hours before we quiet down once again. So tonight we'll see just a small chance of a stray shower. Otherwise, skies are partly cloudy. We're seeing those high cirrus clouds moving overhead right now, and we'll cool off nicely down to 54. We're hot and humid tomorrow at 80 degrees here in mid-September. We've got that chance of a thunderstorm or two later in the day, but a pretty quiet day overall for us tomorrow. Very mild, warm tomorrow night. Our low temperature only 67. We'll be into the mid-70s Wednesday before that cold front comes through with those stronger thunderstorms. Looks like it'll leave us fairly quiet for Thursday. Comfortable there in the mid-70s, but we're back to the 80s for Friday and the weekend. We are looking at another round of storms at the end of the week. Fairly quiet for this weekend, it looks like, but by the second half of the weekend, Sunday, Monday, we're looking at mid-80s there. That's when we'll likely, Jamie, be breaking some record high temperatures for September. And the trend beyond the 7-day does look like we're going to stay warm right into the start of fall.
All right. I'm looking forward to those storms, but that muggy meter, I could do without
here to
that.
stay. I know. Same.
Thanks, Colleen.
You're welcome.
Here's a look at what's coming up tonight on News Nation.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Here's the time lapse from today. Started off with showers early in the morning, cumulus clouds and sunshine in the middle of the day. Then we have the cirrus clouds stream in at sunset. You'll see that here at the end of the loop. But temperature is able to get nicely into the low to mid 70s earlier on today. And we've seen some rounds of showers and thunderstorms, most of those off to the south for us this evening. But we may still see a stray shower coming in as this ripple of energy moves through overnight tonight. Now we're sitting nicely at 61 degrees at the moment. No wind to speak of. It's calm right now. And we'll have a nice cool night later tonight, getting down to the 40s in Old Forge, 48, 54 in Utica, 55 in Cooperstown. So we'll be nice and cool to start the day. Tomorrow temperatures, though, climb quickly, 70s and low 80s. Tomorrow afternoon, 80 for Utica in the afternoon, 79 Cooperstown, low 70s in the North Country. So everybody gets in on this nice warm action, and we'll feel the humidity increasing as well. I can assure you fall is still just around the corner. 9 days from now, next Wednesday, is when the autumnal equinox officially begins, but it does look like we're going to start the season off much warmer than normal. Fall arriving a little bit late for us this year. Now, tomorrow night's temperatures are worth noting because they're quite warm. So these are actually the overnight low temperatures for tomorrow night. More typical of what a September afternoon would be about this time of year, 67 for the low. So we'll see a very mild and humid night overnight tomorrow night. Do not take tonight's nice cool weather for granted. We're seeing that muggy meter up into the uncomfortable zone for tomorrow and Wednesday. Still humid on Thursday. It does look like the humid trend continuing for at least the rest of the 7-day forecast. No end to that in sight, unfortunately. So the futurecast tonight, we're pretty quiet. Just a small chance of a stray shower, but mainly south of here. We'll see mix of sun and clouds tomorrow. That filtered sunshine we ended the day with today. We'll see a lot of that tomorrow. And in the afternoon, maybe a thunderstorm or two, but you'll notice how isolated those are. A lot of us staying dry all day tomorrow, and we're dealing with a few spotty showers overnight tomorrow night. And then Wednesday, quiet in the morning, but we've got a line of thunderstorms that'll be coming through in the afternoon and evening hours, and those could be severe. So we'll be watching those closely for high winds, maybe a little hail as that comes through. After that, showers wind down as we head into Wednesday night. So tonight, very quiet out there, mid-50s. We've got that filtered, well, those thin clouds. I was going to say filtered sunshine, but it's more like filtered starshine, of course, at night. And tomorrow, we'll see a nice quiet day, 80 degrees, hot and humid in the afternoon. Just a small chance of a passing thunderstorm later in the day. Better chance to see some rain will be on Wednesday as that cold front comes through. Mid-70s for Wednesday and Thursday, so that's not too bad. That's about where we should be. But 80s for Friday and the weekend, continuing with those above normal temperatures, and we'll actually be close to record high temperatures. It looks like by about Sunday, Monday, we may be setting some new record temperatures for the warmest late September that we have ever seen here. So we will be nice and cool tonight for you, Jamie, but the heat and humidity back for us tomorrow.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to a nice cool night. Open up those windows.
Really good for that, yes.
Thanks, Colleen. Coming up, sports director David Edelstein has tonight's highlights, plus an exclusive interview with former MLB player and Ilion High School graduate